This is Matthew Boyer and BigBrotherNetwork.com here with one of our new Big Brother house guests. Introduce yourself. Tell us all about you.
Hey guys, my name is Austin. I am from Woodland Hills, California, and I used to wrestle professionally with WWE NXT before semi-retiring after injury and becoming a post-rehab fitness specialist. I have made a full recovery now, so I'm back to independent wrestling, away from them, doing my own thing with my secret name that I do not want the rest of the house to know, which is Judas.
So tell readers about your journey to get here. Was this your first time trying out? Have you wanted to be on here for a while?
Yeah, this is my first time trying out for Big Brother. I have always actually wanted to be on the show. I was a fan since season 1.
Nice.
I was a diehard live feeder, watching every update site for most of the seasons until I went over and wrestled with WWE. And then I kind of got away from that because I was so busy. I still kept track of the show, of course. And then once I was done with my contract with WWE, I thought, what better thing to try? So I threw it out there, and they liked me.
Nice. Well, what do you think it was about you that they said we've got to have Austin on our cast?
I think what it was is that they saw me as one thing. I'm this 6'5", 240-pound wrestler who's covered in tattoos. But then they found out that I have a master's degree in medieval romance literature, that I'm a cheerleader and a gymnast in my spare time, that I'm a very flamboyant, off-the-wall kind of personality. I wear my top hat when I turn into Judas, of course.
Nice.
And I have this whole other side to me that they thought would be very striking for the audience, I assume.
Great. All right. So name one thing that you want all the other house guests to know because you think it's going to help your game.
This is a very easy question. I want the house guests to know that I was a wrestler who had to retire because of injury.
Okay.
And I'm not going to let them know that I made a comeback this year and I'm wrestling again and I'm trying to make a comeback.
Okay.
I'm going to let them know that I had a torn hip labrum, that I herniated a disc in my back severely, that I'd never had surgery for that herniation. I only had surgery on my hip, and I also had surgery on my abs, because that's all true.
Yeah.
And the doctors at WWE said that I should think about retiring. I'm going to let them know that I was told to retire. I'm done. And that these injuries can come at any time. They stiffen up competitions. Perhaps I'm a liability.
Yeah.
So I need to show weakness. So right away, that's the weakness I want to show in my game.
And do you think that is going to impact your competition?
There's only 2 things that cause me issues with my injuries, and that's running and swimming.
Okay.
However, I can do them.
Yeah.
The next day I'll be feeling it. But I'm out there doing backflips and handsprings and all kinds of crazy kooky things on my daily training regimen, and I might even try to do a few in the backyard and convince the house guests that I'm injured at the same time, which will be funny. But I feel like I can perform 100% in any competition that I need to. Now, whether or not I can win competitions, we'll see. Sometimes I can be a klutz too.
Yeah.
So hopefully they see that, because I really don't want to be that physical threat.
Okay. All right. So walk me through your plan and your approach for this season.
Well, my plan starts with day 1, and I think that first week is pivotal for me. I'm going to be a very fun, self-deprecating, relaxed dude who is trying to just make the whole house have fun together. I want to have group workouts in the backyard and show them all my stuff I do, because I teach group fitness. I want to make fun games for the house. I want to do all these things up front to take the target off my back, and then at the same time I want to be having talks with everybody about everything, including strategy. I just don't want to initiate it.
Okay.
I want this stuff to come to me. And I think the biggest mistake people make is having the game come too fast. They push it too hard too soon in those first couple weeks, making alliances here, there, and everywhere.
Right.
I'll accept an alliance week 1. Doesn't mean I'm going to honor it, and definitely does not mean I'm going to try to make it.
Okay.
So I'm going to lay back and let it come, but keep my hands in all the cookie jars.
All right, so let's talk about the alliances. You'll accept them if they come in, maybe not honor them. Do you have any interest in trying to forge one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Down the road, I would love to make an alliance that's lasting in the game.
Okay.
But I need to meet people and see who they are. I get good reads of people after talking with them, after getting to know them. I'm good at swaying people in conversations once they know me. I know how to talk to people. I was a security guard when I was in college and working at a bar. And I had to talk to all kinds of walks of life all night and keep them from killing each other. So I know how to convince even drunk people how to be and how to talk and how to think of me the way I want them to think of me. So I'm definitely going to be able to play that social game. And alliances down the road, when I know I can trust somebody, that's when I'm going to use them.
All right. Now, what about romances inside the house? You open to a showmance? Anything going on there?
I'm not open to a showmance
Okay.
for a variety of reasons. Number one, I do have a girlfriend,
All right.
and I plan on honoring that. I'm a medieval historian. I believe in true love. You know, I wrote about the Arthurian romances, so I have my princess in a castle out there waiting for me upon my return from my crusade. However, in the house, it's all business,
Right.
and I think that's the perfect scenario for me is to have a girlfriend, so I'm not even thinking about that stuff. Because I really think that's where people go wrong is they let that showmance cloud their judgment. And as soon as you're in a showmance, you're a target. You're a team. You're going to vote together. You're going to act together. So the further I can stay from a showmance, the better.
Okay, nice. All right, first HOH competition comes along and you win it,
Yeah.
and now you've got to pick your target. You going for a big threat player, or you think maybe someone quiet or smaller that won't be missed?
I definitely would want to leave big threats in there because
Okay.
I think I look like a big threat, and that's my biggest concern is that I'll be the only big threat left.
Okay.
So if I see other big threats, and if I'm HOH that first week, I would definitely try to align with them somehow without pushing it. I think that first week HOH, you can definitely take liberties because everyone feels sorry because you have to make targets. So that would be the week to win it if you're going to win it, in my opinion. And I don't know if I would just attack someone that's quiet and weak just to attack them, but you know, you might do one of those BS things where you say, okay, the first two people that fell off, you're up, kind of thing. Something along those lines that first week, and definitely try to use that first week to my advantage to then gain support from other people who are going to be kissing my butt.
Okay. All right, and so you don't have any problems taking the win in the first HOH competition?
If it comes my way, no. I'm not going to force it.
All right.
I'm not going to have to do it. But you never know what Big Brother is going to throw at you twist-wise. So that first week could be a good idea to get HOH. It could be a bad idea to get HOH. So you really just got to wait and see what Julie says that first night.
All right, you know the seasons, you know the game. Whose game do you think yours might most closely reflect, and how do you think yours will be different from that?
I think mine will probably most closely reflect Dr. Will.
Okay.
And that's saying a lot, and I guess I now have to live up to a lot. But I think he had the perfect blend of intelligence, social game, and entertainment value. And I love in my daily life making things fun, being entertaining, being self-deprecating, and at the same time, I like to stir it up. I like to lie a little bit, be mischievous. So I think we could have a lot in common there. As far as me and him being different, I think it might come down to competitions. He never had to win a competition once. He also wasn't the physical threat that I appear to be. So I think I might have to win a little more at times than he did, even though I would love not to have to.
All right. Now, aside from winning $500,000 and taking home the crown here, what are you, as a fan, what are you just most excited to go in and experience this season?
I'm excited for the entire experience. I think just living in the house and having, you know, the people in the intercom going, you know, please do not sing, things like that. Things that I would watch on the feeds and like, oh, this is so cool. I really want to just say I did this once or try this or live that life. And see how it's going to feel to have cameras on me 24/7 and to meet these people and be isolated and what that brings out of myself, what I learn about myself. This is big for me. I can't talk to my family. I'm very close to my family. I can't talk to my girlfriend. We talk every day. Like, this is going to be out of my comfort zone, and it's going to challenge me in ways that I've never been challenged.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you, Austin, and good luck. We'll be watching.